Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. My name is Morgan. Um, I was doing my morning meditation today, a chakra meditation, and I felt really called to record one for everyone. So here we go. And if you're not familiar with the chakras, um, there are 7 different chakra areas, and they correlate to different parts of the body and different energies in our lives. We have the root at the base. The energy is red. And think of the sexual organs and like the root of our life, like the foundation of our lives, safety, security. Then up here we have the digestive system. This is the sacral chakra. It's correlated with the digestive and pancreatic system. It's correlated with creativity, sexuality, the color orange, our relationships. Do we feel safe in our relationships? Do we feel safe to connect and create? And then up here we have our willpower, our sacral chakra, color is yellow. So our action, our warrior, our get shit done, and really coming into personal empowerment. Then we have, and this is related to the adrenals. And then we have the heart chakra, related of course with the heart, and the energy green, and the thymus as well. Sorry, I was just checking my notes. And yeah, just our connectedness to our own soul, connectedness to each other, connectedness to creativity, inspiration. This is a portal to the divine, so portal to our creative access, the union and harmony of our inner masculine and inner feminine, and just, love. This is our love center. And then up here, 5th chakra, we have the throat. It's correlated with the color blue, the thyroid and the parathyroid. This relates to speaking our truth, the ability to speak, the frequency that's within us, our greatest expression of love and our greatest expression of truth. Then up here we have the 3rd eye, which is an indigo color. The 3rd eye is responsible for visions and creativity and expanded consciousness and expanded awareness. And then up top we have the crown chakra, associated with purple, and that's the pituitary gland, and it's really about connecting to the all of everything, and how we are all connected. And then balance and harmony within our whole chakra system, so how all the chakras are connected. And then up top, at the very top above our head, we have the 8th, which the Egyptians called the Ka. And this is really to tap into the spirit realm, God, source, whatever you want to call it. Really just accessing like downloads, like cosmic divine wisdom, just access to that realm. So yeah, hopefully that gives you a brief introduction. And yeah, so we're just going to do a guided meditation to activate these centers. So if you'll just get your space situated, if it's not already, make sure there's no distractions, cell phone off, maybe a glass of water if you need it. I know I do. Make sure you're comfy. And do whatever you need to do. Okay, and whenever you're ready, closing down your eyes. And taking a nice big breath in, all the way to the top of your head, holding for a few seconds, and then releasing, maybe with a sigh, releasing through the mouth. So we're going to breathe in through the nose and then out through the mouth. And here, you really want to make sure that your exhales are longer than your inhales. So let's breathe in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then again. Hold. And release. And checking in first with yourself on how you're doing right now. How are you feeling? Is this the first moment you've been able to take a breath, like a conscious, deep breath all day? Maybe your day's just getting started. How do you feel? Is there any tension in your body? Is your mind racing, or is it calm and quiet? Are there sounds around you? For me, it's the birds and the wind in the background. How does the air feel on your skin? How does your breath feel when you breathe? How does your body feel? Just taking a minute to really come to your center. And setting an intention. Whatever your personal intention is, I'm going to offer one, but if you have something else that comes in mind, please feel free to incorporate that as well. My intention is that this serves your highest good, yours and mine. I intend for our chakras to be opened and to come into more balance and harmony within each other and within ourselves, so that we may see the internal changes and external changes once we open our eyes and go about our day and go on about with our lives. Yeah, really my intention here is to open us up and to come into greater balance and harmony within ourselves. Okay, so we're going to first start with the root chakra. So it is at the base of our spine, our perineum area, our anus. The color is red. So here I want you to think about the color red, see it, envision it, feel it. Notice what color it's coming up for you. Is it a bright red, a dark red, or a dull red? And just to keep breathing. Keep breathing and visualizing and feeling into this area of your body. Feeling into your sexual organs. How does it feel for you? Keep breathing. And as you're breathing, envision this red energy expanding, pulsating, glowing even brighter, growing even bigger. And as you're feeling into this root chakra, think about the root chakra is really two different things that I want to speak about. One, it's our creative life force energy. This is the area that we literally give birth to. We give birth to life, to human life. So this is a huge creative sexual powerhouse, powerful energy. And if you've heard of Kundalini, this is where the Kundalini sits and resides in our body. It's a major, major powerhouse. Can you feel that within yourself? Can you feel that creative life force, that creative power you have? Maybe you're disconnected, that's okay. Maybe it's coming in strong for you, that's also beautiful. Whatever you're feeling, no judgment. Whatever you're feeling is perfect for however you are and wherever you are in life. Taking nice deep breaths. Again, expanding that red energy. And also here, the root chakra, this is the very foundation of our life. It's safety, security, our basic needs. Are they being met? Do we feel safe in our living environment? Do we feel secure? Do we have enough food on our table? Do we have enough money in the bank? Do we have access to clean water? Where in your life, in the very root, the very foundation of your life, might need healing? Maybe it's an area that needs completely uprooting into something new. You have that creative life force, remember, that creative potential to literally birth a new foundation for your life. You are the creator of your life. And from everything, this foundation flows and grows. And noticing your awareness, is it still on your body? Or is it also expanded into the area surrounding your body? And if it hasn't, I would ask you to breathe into that space just outside of your body, outside of your bottom. Just breathing in, expanding that red, glowing energy. And just keep breathing and feeling and noticing whatever is arising without judgment. Okay, and when you feel complete, we're going to move on to the second chakra. This is the sacral chakra associated with the color orange. So we're going to do the same thing at this center. It's located underneath the belly button, like in our pelvis region. Our pelvic bone is our lower belly. Again, breathing deep into that color orange and noticing what color it's coming up for you. Is it bright or dull, dark or light? Breathing and expanding that energy. Noticing without judgment. Breathing without judgment or without control. And here this chakra relates to our digestive system, our pancreatic system. It relates to consumption, elimination, metabolism, breaking down of food. Also correlates to our relationships, connection with others, homeostasis, and balance. And notice how you're feeling in here. Does your lower belly feel heavy, or is it light and fluid? Sacral chakra is associated with the water element, so we can hold a lot of emotion, a lot of fluid, water retention in our bellies. How does it feel for you? Is it heavy or is it fluid? Breathing into that color orange, breathing into these parts of your body and the roles and functions of this digestive system. And it's also, again, it's also related to our creativity and our relationships. And so, are we feeling fulfilled in our relationships? Are we feeling being able to connect to that creative life force, that fluidity within us? Our ability to go with the flow, to move, to digest, to process, to connect with others, to connect with our passion, our desire. And breathing here without judgment. Noticing how the color is changing for you, if it's getting brighter and expanding. Focusing on this part of the body and then expanding out just past the body. So we're really tapping here into like our auric and energetic field. Where in your life could you be accessing more of your creativity, more connection to others, more passion, ability to just move and go with the energies and trust the universe and trust life? Just kind of like a leaf flowing on a pond or a river, just going with the flow. And then when you feel ready, moving up to the solar plexus, just here in the center of our bodies. And if you're not looking on the screen, if your eyes are closed, I'm pointing to the area just above my belly button. This is the adrenal glands. The color is yellow. So again, here we're going to do the same thing, breathing into the color yellow. Noticing what color is coming up for you. Is it a pale yellow, a dark yellow, bright, dull, whatever it is, without judgment. How do we feel here? Does our body feel collapsed and sunken in, or do we feel erect, strong, our spine strong? This is associated with the element of fire and the warrior within us all. Do we feel stressed with life? Do we feel unmotivated? Do we feel like we're having to control or desiring too much control? Or do we feel centered and know our truth and empowered to move in that direction and to do what we need to do to act to make it happen? An imbalance here is that we could be operating from anger or too much cortisol and stress. And so we're using too much force instead of maintaining our true boundaries and really coming into our power and our center. Breathing and expanding that color yellow. Breathing into that part of your body just above the belly button. This is like your core. Do you maybe need to do more core exercises to strengthen this part of your body? To strengthen your boundaries, to strengthen your motivation, your will to live, your will to act, your will to make your dreams come true. Breathing into this part of the body, noticing whatever's arising without judgment. And as you're breathing, focusing on your on your body, on the center part of your body, and then breathing out into its auric field just surrounding that area. And also breathing in, I'm pointing here at the center of my belly button, but also making sure that energy goes through the back as well. I've been talking a lot about, with this energy, the warrior is an erect spine. So bring in that energy, that color yellow, making sure it's touching the back of your spine in that same area. And extending out into the auric field just there as well. Breathing, expanding, glowing yellow. Bright yellow. But if it's not coming up bright for you, accepting that, loving it with grace, but breathing into it, almost like you're igniting the fire, igniting the flame within, and ignite that solar plexus so it becomes brighter, so it becomes bigger, like fanning a flame. This is your light. Oftentimes we don't feel like we can really affect change in the world, but there's a meme that goes around, it only takes one candle. It only takes one candle to light the rest. And this is where that center of you is. You are that candle. You are that light. You are that powerful. Now we're going to move on to the heart chakra. So this is, of course, that's your heart. The color here is green. So think bright green grass, nature, trees, oxygen, leafy greens. The color of nature, of life, of beauty. Again, we're going to do the same thing here. So breathing into whatever color is coming up for you, whatever shade of green. Is it bright and dull, light green, earthy green, dark green? However it's coming up for you, no judgment. But breathing into it and allowing it to fill you, to fill your heart space, to feel the auric field around your heart. The heart is our window into our soul. It is a portal into our soul, into God, into why we are here, our purpose, our connection to others. It's a major powerhouse of creativity, of love, of beauty, of acceptance, peace, forgiveness. We can also hold a lot of grief here. So if there's grief or heartache or tension, anything that you're feeling, this is normal and it's okay. I like sometimes putting my hand on my heart, and if I feel a certain way, and rubbing it in circles, maybe just kind of gently holding myself and loving myself here. Breathing into that color green. Breathing the oxygen of life, of nurturance, of love. And here, this is our center to where our inner feminine and our inner masculine can harmonize and unite and come together in beautiful divine union. And if you're unfamiliar with those terms, I'm talking about our ability to connect into the life force that's within us, that our truth that is calling to come forward, our connection to source, to creation energy, and our awareness, our consciousness, and our ability to act upon what those desires and that intuitive call and those feelings are asking us of us to express into this world and to manifest into our lives. So here's a major creative powerhouse And it connects us with others. It connects us with our soul. It connects us to all of life. So notice how we're feeling. Also, bring, again, like we did in the solar plexus, bringing that energy to the back of the heart. It's often said that the feminine energy resides in the front and the masculine energy resides in the back. So bringing the energy both in the front of your heart and the back of your heart, penetrating through you, noticing how it feels. Again, whatever's arising for you is okay. Hold it with love, acceptance, compassion, and grace. And expanding this energy, not only allowing it to penetrate through you, but expanding outwards into your auric field. There's a huge magnetic field that our hearts are capable of emitting. And so see if you can expand that field. See if you can connect to me and connect to everyone else who is watching this or who has watched this in the past or will watch in the future. See if you can connect that thread to all of us. And see if you can connect to all of our brothers and sisters in the world. We all have a heart. It all beats. Every single heart beats in every single one of us. You are love. You came here for love. You came here because of love. And I know sometimes life is hard and it doesn't feel very loving, but the ultimate truth is of love. Take a deep breath in. And out. All right, we're halfway there, you guys and girls and everyone. Okay, so now moving to the the fifth chakra. This is our throat, associated with the thyroid, the parathyroid, and the color blue. So breathing here, breathing into the space in our throat, and noticing what color blue is coming up. Is it light blue, dark blue? Is it even a full shade of color? There's spots of gray or spots of dark, or is it a solid blue? Is it a strong blue or is it dimmed? Again, no judgment, holding yourself with the utmost love and compassion. Breathing into this and think of the most vibrant blue and expanding that you can think of, and expanding that energy, expanding the energy within yourself and your throat, and expanding it out into your auric field. So here this is connected to our speaking, to our ability to speak our truth and to live it, to be able to connect with the truth within our hearts and our souls, and to be unafraid to speak it and live it and embody it out in the world. Oftentimes we're so afraid to speak our truth. We may not even know what our truth is. And then when we find access to it, we are afraid to speak it out of fear of judgment, of rejection, of being outcasted. But the divine asks of us to speak our truth. And those who hear it, those who resonate with it, they will find you. And it's really important to harness our connection to our soul and our truth and learn what it feels like within us. And to practice speaking it, to practice living it, to embody it so that it comes and flows naturally. And so we work through that fear of speaking, we work through our fear of rejection. Someone out there needs your medicine. And that's what you are. That's what you have within you, medicine and magic. You need it and someone else needs it. So we have to be brave and fearless and courageous enough to speak our truth, to live it, to embody it, to embrace it. Why else are we here? Breathing into this color blue, breathing into your throat and your auric field, and know it's how it's changing and how you're feeling. Notice if any feelings or emotions are coming up. Oftentimes we'll get a knot in our throat, and that means there's a truth that's within us that's dying to come out. Or a feeling, an emotion that is craving to be expressed. Sometimes I've noticed I can cry here when I get that tension in my throat, or maybe you need to scream. Breathing. And here I'm going to give you permission to let it out. So if you need to cry, if you need to scream, if you need to cough, sometimes I like beating on my chest. But here, really, we don't want to keep it in. We want to practice letting it out, letting it breathe, letting it speak. Maybe we need to do the Kali face and let out our tongue. Make some noise. If I have a knot in my throat, I also like to massage it. And maybe putting a hand on your belly. And really connecting and seeing what's there for you. What is your truth that needs to be spoken? What is your truth that needs to be expressed, to be lived? I'm just taking a few minutes here, and if you feel called to pause this recording and to express some more or let it out, please feel free to do so. I'm going to keep going, but I do want to allow you to do that if you need it. So now we're going to move to the third eye, the pineal gland. Here I want you to think about the color and feel and envision indigo. Indigo. And it's just up here, just above and in between your eyebrows and your forehead. Here we think of expanded consciousness, visions and creativity and intuition, and expanding our awareness of life and what's capable of being manifested and of reality. Breathing in, noticing how this color is showing up for you. Notice if there's any tension or tightness. Breathing into it and then letting it expand. Expand in your body and expand around your auric field. You might even want to place your hands over your eyes. This is called our third eye. So it's not the eye that we see our outwardly vision, but it's our internal eye. It's where we get dreams and visions and insights, creative downloads. There's so much potential and possibility, more than you could have possibly ever imagined. Breathing into this color, letting it expand, letting your vision expand, your awareness expand. Do you understand that there's more to this reality than just what we can see? There's an energetic thread, energy that connects us all, energy that connects all of life beyond that we can see, energy that affects us all. So much creative potential, so much life, so much mystery. Are you living a life that you've been told to live, or are you tapped into your intuition? Do you live on autopilot, or do you really connect with yourself first before you make decisions, and connect with how your body feels and your intuitive knowing and your intuitive faculties? That is one of our greatest gifts, our intuition. It allows us to make decisions based on truth, our truth. It allows us to create, to make new things possible. And breathing, expanding into this indigo. It's a deeply, deeply spiritual chakra. Here we want to open up to more, to new, to the unseen, to what's possible. And then we're going to move on to the crown chakra. This is our pituitary gland. It's up here at the top of our head, and we're going to think of the color purple. And here, what I really feel into for the crown chakra is that it's our connection to everything, our connection to all of life, a connection to each other, our connection to the spirit realm, and to just how everything is connected. And in that, in turn, we can think of it externally as well, but also internally, how all of our chakras are connected. And they all rely on each other for harmony and balance. And we see that internal balance and harmony within ourselves, and then we see it manifested in our outside experience, our external experience as well. So again, noticing purple, how is this showing up for you? Light purple, dark purple, medium purple, strong, light, bright, or dull? Do you feel connected with your brothers and sisters? Do you feel connected to life, to nature, to all of life? Or are you just in your own little bubble and you feel isolated and disconnected? Again, noticing without judgment with whatever's rising. This is also deeply spiritual. As we move up the chakras, we go less from the physical, earthly, material, into more of the spiritual and cosmic realms. When we realize that we're all connected and that all of life is connected, our relationship to all that is changes. We approach things with more love and compassion. That doesn't mean we don't have boundaries still. We can still have that, but we have like a deeper understanding, a deeper level of empathy, and a deeper understanding of our interconnectedness and how everything is connected, and how our actions don't just affect us, but they affect everything around us. So here, breathing into that color purple, breathing, expanding into your crown, noticing how the top of your head feels and the auric field around you, expanding that color purple around your head. Sometimes I like to massage my head here. And see if you can feel that connection between all of your chakras, and see if you can feel them coming into harmony and balance within yourself. And how I feel and envision that is that they are all coming into alignment, centered in my body. They're all bright, they're all lit up, and they're all connected. And then I envision this spreading outward. All of those circles of light that we have been tapping into and breathing into and expanding and envisioning the colors brighter, I notice them filling me up. They're in alignment and they're spreading out. Like an orb, but then it also just spreads out even further, connected to everything. Breathing here, noticing how you feel again without judgment, without trying to change anything, just breathing and accepting and loving. And holding yourself with compassion as you allow this breath to move, the energies to fill you up and expand. Breathing and coming into more harmony, more balance, more connection to all that is. Expanding your awareness, expanding your capabilities, expanding your love, expanding your creativity. Coming into your center, your truth, your ability to speak it, to live it, to feel it, to manifest it. To feel safe, to feel connected, to feel loved, to feel present, to feel aware. Breathing here, breathing into all of the colors now, breathing into all of the colors. Seeing it, feeling it light you up, feeling it fill you up and expanding. Breathing. And your eyes may be closed, but my hands have been like kind of creating like an orb around me. So I can, and like I'm moving them I'm moving my hands up to the top of my head and down, kind of like encirculating myself with this energy and then pushing it outward. All this color, this rainbow energy, just letting it fill me and harmonizing through my center, moving my hands up and down, harmonizing and aligning it through my center, and then out to the top and down, spreading it, letting it flow outwards into my life, into my connections to all of nature. And take a deep breath in and out. Now we're going to move to the 8th, the Ka, right above our head in our auric field. So above your crown, you're not going to touch your head, it's going to be above your crown. And here, what I envision here is white light. So this is going to be connected to source, to the divine, getting those spiritual downloads from God, from grace, from whatever you want to call it, source, whatever your higher power is, whatever that higher energy is to you. Tapping into that, feeling it, and allowing the inspiration to come through. Allowing to there almost to be like this thread that pulls your spine higher, so you're like lifting yourself to the heavens to connect. So all of your energy chakras, all of your energy systems are lit up and online, and you're connected, and you're tall and erect, and you're connected to the heavens. So breathing here and allowing whatever wants to come through, thinking about that white light, the white healing light, spiritual, highly, highly spiritual and connected, truth, inspiration, creativity, love, peace, bliss, healing. And just breathing here and allowing whatever wants to come through to come through. I'm going to be quiet for a minute while we tap into this energy and see if there's anything that desires to come to be called in. You also may want to place your palms face up on your knees. That way you can be in a receptive position to receive divine guidance, divine wisdom. Breathing into your body and noticing if it is relaxed. Relaxed to receive. And no forcing here, just really allowing your body to receive. No forcing the inspiration, clearing yourself out so you're ready to receive and relaxing yourself. How does the divine want you to be of service? What truth, what knowledge, what gnosis is it instilling in you? How can you be more connected to this energy in your daily mundane life? How can you be more of this in the world? How can you be more tapped into this in the world? what wisdom is here for you, what healing is here for you. And whatever's rising in this moment is perfect for you. Maybe it's coming in loud and clear. Maybe it's hard to hear. Sometimes these downloads don't happen right away, and they can happen moments from now, days from now, weeks from now. But just know that you are connecting to the source right now, to the divine, to your soul, to creative energy, to truth, to knowledge, to wisdom, to healing, to love. You are connected. Whatever's arising for you, coming through, not coming through, it's all perfect and it's all divine, and it'll all happen in its own divine, perfect timing. Taking the last few breaths here, thanking the wisdom, the love that poured through. And I'm getting a vision of this like egg cracking. So white egg full of divine golden white healing light, and it's cracking on your forehead. It's pouring all the way down. It's like liquid love, liquid divine love, the most heavenly divine liquid golden elixir possible. Straight from the heavens, and it's pouring all the way down through you, over those energy centers, over all parts of your body, your auric field, your energetic field, engulfing you and drenching you, marinating you, soaking you in divine wisdom and love, and integrating all of this wisdom that you received, all of the healing and the love that you received through this meditation, and really integrating it into your body. And it's healing you energetically, healing you mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, energetically, covering you in divine protection, love, and light, and wisdom and gnosis, embodied gnosis. We can have so much divine wisdom coming through, but we really have to integrate it into our bodies, and we have to live it. We have to feel it, we have to be it, we have to live it, we have to express it out into the world. So allowing that yummy golden white elixir to run through you, maybe rubbing yourself and marinating it, hugging yourself, maybe just touching yourself, allowing yourself to just really bathe in this love, light, healing, blissful, heavenly, divine energy. Letting it bathe you. And finally, we're going to close this meditation thanking yourself for showing up today, for doing the work, for allowing yourself to be open and receptive. Thanking the energies that came through for you, the feelings, the emotions, the healing, whatever came through for you today, thanking it, thanking your higher power, thanking whatever showed up for you, whoever showed up for you today, thanking the energy. And I want to create a protective orb around us, so that before we go out into the world, we know that our energies are protected. Especially when we're so open and maybe feeling a little vulnerable and exposed. We only want to be protected and allow the energies that are truly of the utmost benefit to us and our highest good to allow us to penetrate us, to be with us today. So I'm calling in divine light of protection, an orb of protection for all of us, that only the energies that serve our highest good will be present for us today, to allow us to have strong boundaries, but also being open and receptive to the life and love and magic and possibilities that want to come through us, but knowing our truth, knowing our boundaries, being able to come into the feeling of what our truth is and expressing it out into the world. Tapping into those intuitive abilities to know what is truly for us, what is our truth, what is our own personal truth, what is truly meant for us. Again, bringing in that protection orb, only the energies that are in our highest and best good for us going forward after we close down this meditation. So breathing into that protection, breathing into that orb, breathing into all of your centers again, from all the way to the bottom, from the bottom all the way to the top. Holding at the top, and then breathing down into those centers all the way back down to the bottom. Maybe taking a deep sigh, letting out some expression. Open your eyes whenever you're ready, giving yourself a big hug and a stretch. Especially when we've come into such internal landscape, it can be good to expand our body, to stretch, to move. Let our energy move again. Noticing how the world may seem different around you. How are the colors? How are the sights? How are the smells? How does your body feel? How does it feel compared to when you first started the meditation? How does your emotions feel? How does your mental landscape feel? How does your energy feel? I don't know about you, but I feel much more alive, much more centered. And I want to end on a space of gratitude. Thank you so much for joining me in this meditation. I truly hope it serves. Gratitude for the inspiration that came through this morning in my own personal meditation. Gratitude for the butterflies that were dancing around me as I was allowing the energy to flow through me into you. Gratitude for the chakras, and gratitude for Joe Dispenza, who he inspired me to do this meditation. I was watching his show on Gaia last night, Rewired, and so I felt really inspired to do this meditation. Been working with the chakras many years, but yeah, I was really inspired after that. So yeah, so just a lot of gratitude for love, for life, for the sunshine, for nature, for the wind that's been blowing. Gratitude for me, gratitude for you, for all of us, our connection. Gratitude for all of life, all of creativity. Literally gratitude for all of this existence. All right. I love you. I see you. I feel you. Wishing you so much love and peace as you go forward with your day or night or whatever time it is. Remember, be kind, be gentle, be loving, be compassionate, be empathetic with yourself and with others. Okay. Bye.